Hey, thanks for joining. Today we'll be looking how to use custom fonts with Bitbybit Dev. We have recently updated the app to allow for this feature. And you see me open cdnfonts.com. Here I already found this Supreme font that I will be using in this tutorial. To do it, I will just hit Supreme here. And you cannot really just copy paste these URLs in here. What you need to do is actually hit F12. Go into the network tab, and here under the font you will refresh the page and you will see the file that is being loaded for this page. And here we have a URL, so it's fonts.cdnfonts and it's WOFF file. So let's just copy paste this and let's go into the Bitbybit. Here I will just start a new project. I will call 3D text, and here the script will be called tutorial. For the script editor, I will choose rete and I will just hit start coding. So here in this default script, I will hit clear to just remove all those components, and I will go into this advanced category, text 3D, and here we have a new component called text with URL. And if I click on it, you will see that I add this component into the canvas, and it already created this 3D text here, and it's saying Bitbybit dev, right? So what happens is that this component is using default Bitbybit font. It's coming from our own CDN, right? So now if you paste the URL that you just copied from the CDN fonts, you can hit enter and you will see that it just updates. And this is quite nice because I like these fonts that create very nice looking 3D shapes. And this one is really looking quite nice, right? You couldn't really make it by hand yourself. So this is really nice to have this capability and creativity at your disposal. Hey, sorry to interrupt. In case you don't know me, I'm Matas, the founder of Bitbybit. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please hit that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I also want to offer you a small deal. Because you're watching this video, I assume that you're using Bitbybit platform too. Here's the promo code that will give you a small discount to our silver and gold plans. With these plans, you gain access to our cloud infrastructure, 3D configurators, and other advanced features. Your subscription also helps me develop the content, such as this video that you're watching right now. It also helps me develop Bitbybit platform and keep majority of its features free and open source to everyone. Your support means a lot to me. I hope you'll consider the offer, and let's continue with the video. So another way that you can load fonts is by uploading them to Bitbybit Dev itself. So we could just look under the fonts here and download them, but we will go into Google Fonts. Maybe this is more familiar to people. And here I already found some fonts that I like. So this one and this one, they look quite nice. And I will just pick this one. I will hit download. And now I will go back into Bitbybit Dev. I will hit this button here, which opens the script. And I will hit this upload asset button. So here I will say that it's my font, and I will choose the file, and this is the font that I downloaded, and I will hit this extra bold one. So let's upload this one, hit upload, and now it appeared here under cloud assets, and I will hit this button copy URL to clipboard. And now we can just close this and copy paste this URL in here. And you will see that now it recomputed and used this uploaded font to create 3D text. So this is really nice. I think this just shows you how easy it is to make geometry in Bitbybit by using these fonts. And you can of course combine this with other types of shapes in Bitbybit, such as, for example, box. So let's create one, solid box. This is, let's make a height of 0.5 maybe, width of 10, and you can of course make the height of the font larger like this. So you see that now the text is higher. You can also use compound shape from this text. So if you go into preview the data, you will see all kinds of properties that this component generates. And what we're interested is actually in this compound property. So we will go into the JSON, we will get the property value with this component, and I say that I am interested in compound shape. Connect it like this, and let's use a draw an async component to just draw it. Let's hide the original. You see that the compound shape is now being rendered on the screen. And what's nice about this approach is that you can use Boolean operations like difference, for example, to intersect these shapes. Let's go here. So what we want to use for the first shape is the box. And let's create a list with a single shape here. So the component takes shapes, right? And now we can just hide these shapes, hide the box, and you will see that we've made a cut in the box by using this text. So this is quite cool, right? Another thing that we can do is maybe just make this a little bit bigger, like that. And we could also bring this old font that we've been using. Maybe it was a little bit wider, right? So let's make it like this. And let's go back here, copy this text, URL, paste, and you will see that now we've made Bitbybit dev shape like this. It's valid, solid, that you can 3D print, export, etc. But you can also use draw options to customize how it looks like. So we can go here with the shape, options, and let's change the face color to blue, maybe edge color to something like black. Could be okay. Directional light. So let's draw that. Let's make intensity 3. Now we will see some shadows as well. Yeah, this looks quite interesting. Maybe the edges are a little bit too heavy. So let's fix that. Let's change the edge width like that. So this is more precise. Maybe adjust the background color of the scene. So not white, but maybe something like dark blue, like that. Okay, so this looks interesting. And so another cool thing that you can do, of course, is just export this script to the runner and embed in your own websites. So let's do that real quick. Let's delete this button for preview. We don't need it. Let's export to runner like that. So minify, this is JavaScript actually. So let's copy the script. And I already have a script prepared on StackBlitz that allows me to embed this, and I will share the link to this project. So we have this exported script function that returns empty string, and we will just copy paste our script here. And now you will see that it just recreates the same 3D model here in our right side. And it's doing exactly the same stuff that the script in rete editor did, but now in this JavaScript environment in script.js itself. So we execute this script in the runner, and the runner is a technology by Bitbybit that allows you to do these kinds of things, embed 3D scripts in your own websites. And this is quite powerful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you understood how to use custom fonts in our new component. Let's see each other in the next videos. Cheers.